Hello, my dear viewers. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Well, it depends upon wherever you are right now. This is the Copy webinars, and you are watching Forex Trading with Rakesh. This is the name of the program. Today is 10th of July 2023. MGA, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Today is 10th of July 2023 and I am your host here. My name is Rakesh and I am a Copy's trading community member. Please do not confuse it as an employee of Copy Bank. I am not their employee. So because I am not their employee, so everything that I say in this webinar that we are going to cover in next 45 minutes or so, whatever trading ideas or views what I am going to say or cover here are of my own. They have nothing to do with the Copy Bank. What we are going to do in next 45 minutes or so is that we are going to analyze the price action of all the major currency pairs, and we will try to bring out the key levels of importance in them, and because we want to trade very close to those levels, like key levels, so that we can reduce our risk involved and we can maximize our profits, that potential profits that are there. In fact, you will know, if you are watching the recording, then you will know that when you trade from the key levels, you have a very high reward to risk ratio. That means your risk is greatly reduced and you have a confirmation and a great confidence in executing the trading ideas when you have those key levels in place. Now, how to draw those key levels and how to deduce them from your charts, that is what we are going to learn in this webinar. For our analysis purpose, we will only be using the candlestick type of charts. There are other type of charts also, but we will only focus on the candlestick type of charts. Somewhere we may use the volumes and somewhere we may also use the RSI, that is a technical indicator, to ascertain and confirm our own trading idea. At the end of the session, I will be taking the questions from the viewers. Please ask the questions. I will try to answer them during the webinar also. And I'll ask you about the trading, I mean the current pairs or the current commodities or instruments that you are trading about. Maybe we will have a live analysis of the pair under your charting softwares or something. Before I proceed with this webinar, I just want to confirm that everything that I say in this live stream is only for information or to increase or enhance your knowledge about how to read the charts. Please do not consider it as a trading advice, because it is not, and do your own research before you put your money on the line. Okay, take it only as an educational video. So with this said, let me ask MGA. Hello MGA, how are you, brother? Long time no see. So today we have 45 minutes and we will talk about it all. I have reduced very less, I mean I have reduced my charting the instruments on my charting software to bare minimum, so that we can have ample amount of time to discuss about each pair under discussion. Before I take you to the charts, let me take you through this risk disclaimer. This is very important. This is a standard risk disclaimer. It covers everything that that is all about the risk. So please understand this completely, guys, and understand how risky the market is before you put your money on the line. Okay, so this is the first chart right now on your screens. All right, here we are. So this is the dollar index right now and what it is saying. Well, before some days, I think 2 or 3 days back, we had a webinar, maybe on Friday or Thursday, I don't remember exactly, but yes, we missed a webinar. So because that day I was not able to send the data through my application. But now you can see, I think everything is through. Let me know if the volume is sufficient, if my voice is through, please, or if there is any problem, or if there is no problem, you can write there is no problem, everything is okay. Can you see my charts? No problem. Okay, MJ says no problem, that means there is no problem. So I will not go into the nitty gritty of everything, but till now, if you have been with the webinar, you know that we are in a downtrend here. We are in a downtrend. We are making lower highs and lower lows. And after making these lower highs and lower lows, the price is stuck between these two levels, that is 105.85 and 100.44. Right now the price is in consolidation. Although we are expecting a down move, here we could see for some days the price started going up, where we had an impression after having this bearish pin bar. I remember that we had a webinar on 30th, or after that, we had talked about this bearish engulfing on the resistance, and when there is bearish engulfing at the resistance, there is normally the price to go in that similar direction. But here you see, before going to the south, it gave a bearish engulfing once again on 6th of July, and that was important because after that the price started going south, and this is where the price is meeting this trend line. Now the question arises, will the price continue further up or will it continue down? Okay, this is the question. This is the question which everybody has to deal with. Right now it seems like this is at a very important level because it has been a level of support in the past where the price is right now. Okay, this has been a level of support in the past, and also it was a level of resistance in the past. You see on 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, like this. Again here resistance, and here you see on 12th of May it was a level of support. Here it was a level of support. So do you think that the price will be able to break this area just like that? So I doubt it that the price will break through and go towards 100.44, because I think those who have shorted here, some of them would like to book their profits here, looking at this trend line and also looking at this. Maybe they would like to book their profits. So if the number of people who are booking their profit increases or goes higher than number of sellers in this area, then the price will go up. Okay, now to what extent it can go up? Well, it can go up to the extent where I will say that the price may go to an extent of this 101.90 area or 101.88 area. Why? Because this is where the previous sellers who were even aware that this level is approaching, still they were sellers. That means they were intentionally selling this market with the lower targets, although here the equilibrium reached and the price started going up. I will switch to the 1 hour to show you what happened exactly here. Okay, in the last 1 hour. So this is right now what is going on. So I am expecting the price to go to this level again, okay, before we find some resistance here, and thereafter I think that the price will start going down again. Okay, like this. So today, even if the price closes a bit below here, there is no problem. But tomorrow or day after, I am expecting the price to go higher than this, and then go down further. Okay, so this is what I'm expecting. So if you ask me what about the dollar index, then 102.99 is still the resistance. This higher trending line may offer some support to the price. Okay, but after we are expecting lower lows which are going to be lower than 100.44. Therefore, on the downside we have 100.44 as the minimum targets, whereas we are also looking for 99.78 on the downside. This is, I think, a thorough analysis of the dollar index, what is going to happen in the south direction. Now, if for some reason these buyers here, the buyers which I am expecting right now to come here anytime soon, if they come and if they are able to overpower all these sellers who push the prices down, then what is the possibility? The possibility is that maybe tomorrow or day after they will make a higher high than this today's candle, which actually is trying to burn all the price down by these buyers which have been actually you see what happened here in this candle. Okay, I'll explain you about this. This is the similar thing that has happened, and I'm expecting something like this to happen, which has happened here. You see, here the price closed below, okay, all these highs and lows. The price closed below and then it rose to a certain height, okay, rose to a certain height, or I will say certain price, and then it started going down. Now this is in line with these lows, if you see, and also in line with these highs, you see. So if the previous highs and previous lows which were important, the price when extended to that level, it again met with the resistance. So this happened. Now again after closing lower than this, the price went higher and went lower. Then now these similar levels, you can compare them with these levels here. I am switching to the 4-hour to show you something. You sound poorly. Do I sound poorly? There is no sound. The sound is not good. Hello. Why this? Wait. There is something wrong with the sound. Okay. Yeah, I also noticed that there is something wrong with the sound. Just wait. Let me apply some filters for the noise suppression, maybe. Mic check. Hello. But hello. Can you hear me now? Is it better? Just please let me know if the sound gets better. Okay, I need to know. Hello. Hello. Um, yes, it's much better. I mean, you. Oh, come on. I am unwell. No, I just okay. I was sleeping before webinar. If I tell you, I am tired. Yes. Okay. I am low on energy. I sound poorly. Okay, Benny. I'll just remove all the filters. What is this? Okay, I thought that there is something wrong with the sound. All right. All right. I got it. Um, I sound poorly. Is it good now? No, now okay. I think now I'm good. Alright. So guys, let's not waste much time here. Hello, Benny. Welcome to the stream. Now is very low. I think MG now it will not be low. Now it should be okay. Alright. So let's proceed further. So I welcome you all who are here. I think you know what my heart is saying here. I think my heart is saying that you are not alone here. You have Peter also along with you, but he is not speaking. I think Peter is also there. I just want a confirmation if Peter is there, because I believe Peter is also there. But anyways, the point here is that I'm expecting the price to rise from here a bit to this extent, 101.93, and then the price may dip further south, like how it happened here. Okay, after closing here a clean candle, it went to this level and then it started like this. So since it has given a clean close, say if it gives a clean close on this 4 hour, then the price will rise again at least to these lows, okay, before going south. Why? Because you see, this is what happens when the price gives a clean close lower, lower than any, say, support area. Then the price generally tries to go to that support area. Okay, support area. Okay, support area, support area. Okay, before it starts moving in that direction which is intended. Okay, this is generally what happens. And or you can also say, like you must have heard this in your basic classes anywhere, that whenever a support is broken, it acts as a resistance, right? So you have heard this. I'm removing this because it is not that important level, but yes, it was a level. Now looking at this area, if anybody is looking east, or I will say west, sorry, if anybody is looking at this left side, and he's also looking at this candle, he might be thinking, oh, there is a lot of support in the past. If I do not book my profits right now, then there is a chance that the price will go up and my all profits will be erased. I may get another opportunity after the price goes higher, so I will short it again, but right now I will try to book my profits. So you're getting my point here? So if he decides and take a decision based on that analysis and becomes a buyer here, then there's a high probability in this region for the buyers to jump in. Like, even if they are not buyers, if they have to book their profits from the short positions, they will still have to be buyers. So if they become buyers and they are more than the number of sellers, the price will rise to some extent, okay, to this extent, where the number of sellers will again be more than the number of buyers and the price will start going south. I hope that that helps here. So the dollar index, we are looking for the dollar index to go south, but for some reason there is a possibility that the price will go to 101.80 or 90 area and then push further south. So this is what is expected in the dollar index. All right, so let's move to the euro. What is euro saying? So euro in line with the dollar index. Okay, like dollar index is going down, so euro is going up. That's okay. So it is perfectly natural. Now you can ascertain why we need to discuss the dollar index, because if we know the dollar index, the general direction, the very possible direction of the dollar index, we can ascertain, or we can imagine or guess the possible direction of the euro. Now we were aware on 6th of July also that the price is making higher high and higher low in the euro. So we are expecting the euro to rise from here. I think one of my friends, his name was Peter, he suggested that there is a bull flag forming here. We don't only call the bull flag, we call it the flag and pennant. Okay, now this is pennant, or you can say it a flag only. The price is rising, and we are expecting this much of a rise in this pattern, which has already been broken out, and that extends towards 1.1483 level. So there is a lot to be gained in this one, but there is only one major resistance that is there on the line, which is 1.1095. If 1.1095 is taken out, then 1.1483 will be exposed in this market. Okay, we are bullish in the euro. Okay, and on the lower side we have a support very far, that is 1.0786 area. Now also notice that the price is making higher highs and higher lows in this market, and the low that price has created in this area, I will mark that will be a valid low. This low here at 1.0833 will become a valid low after the price trades higher than this high that the price had traded on the 22nd of June, and this price was 1.10122. If the price makes anything higher than this one, then 1.1095 will be exposed, one thing, and secondly, this low of 1.0833 will become a valid low. Benny is asking, do you think it will test the support? It's the support of 1.0786. You are asking, Benny? You are asking euro will test the support of 1.0786. Yeah, so you are asking the question. See, Benny, I actually now nobody can say right now that it will not test, but if it would have tested this area, then it would have been an ideal buying condition. An ideal buying condition for us with a target of 1.1483. Okay, this would have been an ideal condition. Now still there is a possibility that the price will go down here and then go up. Okay, there is a possibility, but I will say that this possibility is very rare. Why? I will tell you now. Okay, I'll explain you why it is very less likely that the price will go down before it goes up. Okay, I'll explain you why. You see that from here, from this level, there was a buying. Okay, this was an impulse buying. Okay, then the price, when it started going south, some buyers came in and they tried to push the price higher, but the sellers came in, those who were entered here before, they were able to push the prices even further south, lower than the previous sellers could. Okay, now after coming to this area, the buyers jumped in again. Okay, they said, oh, no, this is a buying market, so we want to buy and push the market up. Now this is an area where the equilibrium is. So equilibrium was going south slowly and slowly, and we were expecting the equilibrium to move further south like this. Okay, we expected it, and this is the level where we expected maximum buying. This was our expectation. Okay, this was not the truth, but yes, we expected this area to have maximum number of buyers. Why? Because this was an area from where the price took off, right? This is from where the price took off in the beginning. There was an impulse. Those who bought the price is here, they never got the second chance. So if the price would have come here, everybody would have got second chance. And you know, when you have a second chance, the people tend to be very aggressive at that place. But before that level could come, there was an aggression here around 1.0833. So the buyers came in and pushed the prices like this. Now since this has been very aggressive, I mean very good buying, like only in 3 days the price is up to the same extent from where it dropped almost from where it dropped in around 12 days. it went up to the same extent in 3 days, right? The point here is that the aggression is so much that even if the price tries to come down this time, 1.0833 level will act as a strong support. Like those who could not even enter at 1.0833 but they still want to buy this market, they would like to fill their positions before this price has come. So you see, the buying will emerge here rather than here. Okay, this price is very less likely to come, very less likely. I hope I'm clear on this. So even if you get another opportunity to buy, I think it will be very close to 1.0833 rather than you get a chance of buying at 1.0786. But yes, by all means, if you get a chance to buy it close to 1.0786, nothing like it. You cannot get a better position than 1.0786 because you will have a very good reward to risk ratio. One thing. Yeah, thanks. Okay. So I'm clear on this. And if you have studied the wave theory, then till the time the price is trading below this high of 1.1012, there is always a chance of reaching 1.0786. Now, I will not go deep into wave theory, but you just have an idea that when the price is going uptrend, okay, it moves in like 5 waves. 1, 2, sorry. Yeah, 1, 2, then 3, then 4, and then 5. Okay. And when it starts correcting, it corrects like this: 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, or some people call it A, B, and C. Okay. Some call it A, B, and C. Now, if you compare this one, so this one you can compare like 1 and 2 like this. Okay. Or otherwise, what you can do is, see, it all depends upon how smaller time frames you can break your price in. So if I say that this is my correction, that is A, B, and C. Okay, my correction is over, and now this is my, say, boom, first wave, second wave, sorry, first, oh, I think I fucked up here. Okay, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3 is correction. Okay, thereafter 1, 2, and 3. But I cannot say this as 1, 2, 3 because in first wave the price should break higher than the previous high. So this cannot be counted as first wave. So this is first wave. Okay, whatever we are doing right now is first wave. This is the first wave. This is not a first wave. I'll break this up. So this must be only like 1, 2, and 3. This is how you should take it. So this is your first wave now. Why I'm saying? Because it has broken the previous highs. So there will be a correction like this, second wave, and thereafter there will be a bigger wave. Now this bigger wave will definitely try to go towards like this. And if you have not gone through that, you can go through the Google and search for something called as waves theory, Elliott waves theory. In that you will learn that the third wave is always the largest wave. Why the third wave is always the largest waves, guys? What do you think? Why it is so? Okay, I'll take you to the top to explain you this thing. That's why I try to enter for the third wave always. Why? I will explain. Okay, this is the support area. The price is going like this. Generally what happens, now I am explaining a downtrend. Okay, I cannot say that the price has entered a downtrend until and unless these lows are holding. That means till the time the price is trading above these lows, this is an uptrend, right? So till the time the price is holding above these lows, we are in an uptrend. Okay, generally what happens when that downtrend starts, it starts like this. It breaks a recent low that the price has made before making this highest high. Okay, now when this happens, when the recent low is broken, we get an alert. What is an alert? How do you get an alert, you get an alert like this. Yes, this is the sign of an alert. So you get an alert. Now you get an alert and you want to sell the market. Now the price has gone below the low. So this can be counted as a first wave, right? Because it has broken the previous low. So it becomes your wave 1. Now it can be this much, it can be this much also, it can be this much also, anywhere lower than this low. Now when the second wave starts, okay, this second wave is a small recovery. Now this second wave can never go higher than this one. This can never go higher than this one. So it can go to this extent also, but it can never go higher than this one. The third wave now, this is the highest wave. You can drag and check your previous charts also if you want to. So this is your second wave and this is your third wave. The question is, why the third wave is the largest one? I will explain here. Because in the first instance, who entered in the first wave? Do you have any intention, like a trader, Benny and MGA, do you have any intention of going against the current trend? I know that you don't have intention, but generally you end up in the opposite direction of the trader, main traders. It's okay, but you don't have intentions in the beginning, right? So you don't want to sell a market which is going upward, right? So when these sellers enter the market, they are generally the big bankers, okay, or the big players in the markets who have a lot of money, who can reverse the direction of the market, okay, or you can say the common decision of the crowd. It tends to reposition, or I will say reverse the markets. So when this happens, we all have an alert. We only have an alert. We don't have a position yet, okay, we have only alert. But when we again get a comfortable position where we are comfortable in selling the market in the direction of the trend, because we are already cautious, or these sellers, when they get another opportunity to go and sell again, because they don't want to sell at the lower prices, they want to sell at the higher prices. So when they get these prices again and they enter the market, this is where we also enter. So I will say the institutional bankers enter here in the third wave, we enter here, everybody enter here as a seller. No, you sounded unwell, that's all, and the sound is low now, it needs to increase. Now still the sound is low. Right now I'm speaking at my, I will say, I am literally shouting in my room. Are you saying that I'm still sounding low? Because that is not I don't think that is the case. Please try to see if your volumes or from your headphones or your computer is okay. Please check once, because at my side I'm speaking at 170% of my computer's gain. 170% is, I think, more than enough. Like whatever I'm shouting at, you are getting 70% more of that. Okay, I will increase it to 200. That's all I can do. But I will not, I think that will not be very pleasant to the ears of those who are listening it with the headphones. All right, guys, can you hear me now? Now is it okay? Does it help? Now I am at 200% of my normal volume. Kindly increase the volume at your MGA. Do I sound well? Is it okay? MGA is saying okay. So my point is that when the price comes here in this area, everybody want to re-enter the market, okay, with an expectation of the down move. So all these positions or all these selling orders add up, and the market makes a bigger wave, which is the wave 3. So that's why now I will explain you this on this chart, okay. So since this is an uptrend and I have explained your downtrend, so I will start explaining from the try to explain you from the downtrend. Okay, so now this is the polyline. So you see that the price was making higher highs and higher lows here. Okay, then this started consolidation. This is the first wave. You can see why it is first wave to the downside, because it broke through this low. Okay, then it made a second wave, and then it made a third wave. Okay, or if you count this as the first wave, then this will be your second wave. Okay, and this will be your, so you see generally you can check from your charts also. The third wave is mostly the biggest wave, fifth wave is the smallest wave. Generally it is in line with the first wave only, but still it is lesser than the third wave. Okay, but this is not a rule of thumb. Most of the time this is what happens. Okay, now the point here is that 1 2 1 so this is first wave, second wave. If it comes, we should not be even talking about waves. Actually, we should be only looking at the support and resistance level. In case you get another opportunity to go buy very close to 1.0833, you should be opening your positions there. But always keep in mind that if you open buy position right now, you will still have support very far, that is around 1.0833 level, which is not recommended. So you should not be opening your positions, buy positions right now. You do not open your buy positions right now. The price has already gone to almost say 150 points above that level where we are interested in buying. In fact, where we are interested in buying, the price has gone, I think, more than 200 points away from there. So there's no point in opening the buy positions, but you should have an idea where euro is going to go. Okay, above 1.012 or 1.1012, it will go to 1.10195, and beyond that we have a target of 1.1483 in this market. On the lower side we have a support around 1.0833 and 1.08786. that's it. I have taken a lot of time to explain euro because other charts are similar to this. Similarly, see pound. Actually, pound is very aggressive. Okay, I will say, you see euro has not reached the previous highs, but the pound has already reached the previous high. That means whatever our analysis was there on the 6th of July, that was perfect. The price took support at 1.2673 exactly. The low was 1.26732, and this is where we were expecting the buyers to jump in, and they did. Right now the price is at the resistance marker that we had placed was 1.2847, and you can notice that the price has been stopped at this place twice. Okay, after this high that the price had made on 16th of June, but I am expecting the price not to stop at this price marker, and I am expecting the price to make higher high than this one. Okay, and the next high that we are expecting is 1.3298. I think we had discussed that on the 6th July's webinar also. You look at this bullish pin bar. This bullish pin bar is forming after there is a lot of buyers entry at these previous resistance area, which now is acting as a support. All right, 1.2847, this is the price marker where the price may stop for some time, but we have bigger targets in place. 1.3298 is what we are expecting in the pound. All right. On the lower side we have a support very far, 1.2673. if you really want to buy this market, what you can do is, rather than opening your buy positions right now, you can expect something like this. Okay, if the price breaks and closes a day higher than 1.2844, you will have a confirmed breakout. In that case, you may be looking for opening a position after the price comes down to 1.2844 to test this as the fresh support. When that does, then you can open your buy positions here. Okay, Australian dollar. I'm not very happy with the Australian dollar because it is not giving us buying opportunities here. On the contrary, it has broken below this rising channel, which we were expecting the price to continue, but it has not. And even this bullish pin bar is still lower, much lower than all these highs that the price has made in the recent past. So I will say that the Australian dollar is a weaker currency as compared to the US dollar. If you really want to buy, then buy the Great Britain pound against the US dollar. But if you want to sell something against the US dollar, then Australian dollar is something that you may be looking for selling against the US dollar. This is one thing. Okay, and the price is still consolidating between this symmetrical triangle, so I will try to stay away. Okay, stay away. I will say stay away from this currency, because we should not be trading such currencies which are not in sync with the major trends. New Zealand dollar, on the contrary, is a good now. Okay, because in the broader sense, the US dollar is going down. So yes, New Zealand dollar is also trying to rise. Notice that this was the price from where this was the actually bearish engulfing candle, and the high of this candle on 6th of July, this is the 4-hourly candle, the high was 0.6219. And notice also that the high of this candle was 6219 and the high of this candle was 6218. So that means those who had started selling at this area here, they have tried to push the prices down again. This time, yes, the push was not that big, but still, yes, it is in line with this resistance zone 6.6215. So I will say that sellers are still in control of the market in the New Zealand dollar. Also, the US, although the US dollar is down in the broader market, but still it is able to perform better than the New Zealand dollar and the Australian dollar. Here it looks like there is a formation of the inverse head and shoulder, but till the time this inverse head and shoulder is not done or not broken, I will say okay, I will keep it 2.6219. So if the price breaks to the higher side here like this, then it will be a confirmed inverse head and shoulder breakout like this, and if that happens, then this will become your buying area. But till the time, I will say 0.6219 is holding as the resistance, you should not be looking for buying this market. No, this is a no. Why? Because you see the extent to which it is going, it is not even going to the previous highs, and there's a lot of resistance at 0.6219. So I'm expecting a down move in this, and even for some reason, if the price starts going up and it breaks through this, say, inverse head and shoulder, even then I think I will be cautious in buying the New Zealand dollar, because I am expecting the price to get a lot of resistance in this zone here. Now, why this zone? Because this is falling channels, resistance line 1. This is also 161.8% of this fall. So this zone will be like this. So I'll stay cautious while buying the New Zealand dollar. In fact, I will rather not buy this market, because this is a downtrending market, and one should be looking for an area of opportunity of going short in this market. So if you get an opportunity around 6.6280 area to go short, then that should be your idea rather than going long in this market at the current prices. US dollar against the Japanese yen may certainly provide you another opportunity to go long in this market. 139.89 is the support area. Sorry guys. So 139.89 is the area of support where you can expect some buyers to jump in, and see there is a confluence of support here. Okay, in a day or two you may get here, and from here you may rise like this. So keep an eye on this area of 139.89. Yes, the price can still go towards 137.77, but in the process of going to 137.77, the price will have to break through this low, which if it breaks will start a downtrending market. So we will become cautious at the test of 137.77. But if the price tests 139.89 and starts going up, we should be, I think, looking to buy that market. That's all. On the higher side right now, the resistance must be provided by 142.25 area, which was the area of interest previously, and the support must be provided by 139.89. all right. USD CAD, we expected a rise further, and from this rise It seems like the price is moving smoothly in the channel right now. For those who are looking for the buying in the US dollar against the Canadian, for them this may be a good opportunity, because the rising channel test of the rising channel has already been done. um, but you look at this price action, it seems like a consolidation before the next leg lower. This is what it looks like. Okay. um, yeah, this is what it looks like, because if the buyers have to emerge, then they will go like this right now. But from this price action, it looks like the buyers entered here in this zone at these lows, but they were not able to push the prices higher than the previous high, that is this one. So what my opinion here is that there is a possibility of something like this happening. Okay, this is possible here. But even then, you keep an eye on this one. 1.3314 on the higher side is the resistance, 1.3261 is the support. If 1.3261 breaks, then I think this low around 1.3202 will be exposed in this market. On the higher side, if we break higher than 1.3314, then this previous high, which is around 1.3386, will be exposed in this market. All right. USD CHF, the price finally broke through the lows, and like I was saying, that if the price breaks through this low, then the price of 0.8819 may be exposed, and it has been exposed. Now the price has to test 1.8819, and yes, CHF is a stronger currency nowadays. 0.8757 will be the next target after 8819. On the higher side, if the price for some reason starts going up, then it will be met by the resistance at around 0.8898, or you can also call it at 0.8900 area. Okay. Silver is going good. 23.55 is the next area of resistance if it breaks out of this falling channel, of course, then. Okay, but if it fails to break out of this falling channel, then the price may go south and test 22.13. but for some reason, if the price breaks higher and closes higher than this falling channel, then this downtrending move will be done, and we will be looking for this rising channel to hold. And if that rising channel holds, then the price can see 23.55, 24.47, and all these things in the uptrend. But for some reason, if it breaks through this rising channel, then 22.13, 21.29, and also this low, I will mark that on your charts, around 19.88, these all will be exposed in case the price breaks through this rising channel, rising trend line. Okay, keep that in mind. So should you be looking for a buying for buying this market? No, right now there is no indication of indication to become a buyer. Why? Because the price is making lower highs and lower lows. So yes, till the time the price is trading below 24.52, I will not be a buyer in this market. Okay. Gold. What is happening in gold, guys? So even if I don't speak anything about gold, do I have enough of my, I will not call students, enough of my viewers who can tell me that what is happening in gold, what is the current structure of the market? Can you tell me, guys, please? I am not able to ascertain what is the current structure of the market. Can you please show me what is the structure of the market, please? Help me. Help me in ascertaining what is happening here. Indecision. Okay, we are on to it right now. Yes, there is an indecision, very right. I think it's trying to break towards the upside. It's trying to break through the upside. So I have already gone into the nitty gritty. That means whatever is happening on the lower time frames, I also have taken that out. So you also notice that in the last stage, if you focus on these two, this high and this low, okay, if you focus on these, I will take you to the lower time frames and you see what has happened there. Okay, this low and this high, the price has not taken out these two highs and lows. Okay, so there is an indecision forming. Yes, the price made this high, which is lower than this one. Okay, this is lower and this is again lower than this previous high. So yes, the price is making lower highs here, and also the price is making higher lows here. So when the price is making lower highs and higher lows, what is happening? That is indecision. Who said indecision? MGA. Is this what you thought, or did you just think it because, okay, maybe because you had our previous webinars? So yes guys, there is an indecision forming, at least on the 4 hours there is an indecision. Okay, at least on the 4 hours there is an indecision. But you also notice that these lows which have been taken out in the past, that is 1934 level, are acting as a very good resistance. I am talking about this. I will make it bold so that you can see. So this low, this 1934 level is acting as a good resistance. Every time the price is approaching this area is being met with the resistance. So yes, there is higher lows in this market, but still there is an equal level of highs. That means there is a formation of an ascending triangle. Now what is an ascending triangle? The ascending triangle is something like this. Oh sorry, the ascending triangle is something like this, where generally the lows are rising but the level of high is same. Okay, so this is your ascending triangle. Okay, generally it breaks to the upside because it forms in an uptrend and this becomes your buying zone, but it is not necessary for the price to always break to the upside. Okay, it can also break to the downside, and then this confluence may be your seller area, and the whatever from where the price started rising like this, that is your target. Okay, that is your target on the downside. So here, if the price is making say higher lows and it is making the similar high, and suddenly say it breaks through this line like this, then this becomes your area of entry to sell and this becomes your target. I hope this is clear. All right, we are looking for 1934 to enter at the in the selling direction with the target around 1885 in this market. That's all for gold, guys. For some reason, if the price breaks above 1934 and gives us a close higher than that, in that case I think we should be looking for this scenario, that is buying at the higher levels after break and retest, and then look for the height of the triangle to the upside, that is 1969, 1999 levels and so on. All right, so what about the Brent? What happened to the Brent? Well, it broke higher, then met with the resistance at 78.63. Now who is my friend who knows, when we talked about it on 6th of July, that if the price is going south, then it will meet as support, if it breaks up. You mean to say if it breaks up from 1934? Yes, then all these previous levels of support will try to act as a resistance, 1951, 1969, and also to the extent of 1999, 2048, 2079. All these can add up. Okay, not a problem. So in the Brent, what I was saying is that I removed all these resistances and I kept only 178.63 because that is the true level of resistance. Now for some, they may be thinking, okay, the price is again going back towards 71.48. yes, this is a possibility, but also notice that it has broken from this resistance. So there is a possibility here this time that the price will fall to this area, then find support in this zone and then rise again towards 82.03, sorry, 83.03. this is possible. Okay, and if it continues south, then this is an area of support which you should be keeping an eye on, that is 71.48. okay, this may continue like this forever or break higher, whatever it can do, but you have to keep these levels on your chart. Which one? 71.48 78.63, and this falling trend line. This may be an area of support and can push the prices up. So the levels you should know from where you have to open the positions. So what you are saying, you are talking about the consolidation in the crude oil MGA. Yes, it looks like a consolidation. It is not a sell off. It is not a sell off. Okay, it is consolidation. When you can call it a sell off, I will tell you. So when you see that the price breaks below this low here, 74.54, if the price breaks below 74.54, then it is no more consolidation MGA. Okay, why? The question is why? Because in the process of going towards this area, in the process of going here, you see the price made a trend here, right? The price made a trend. You can call it like this also. Okay, you can call it like this also, or you can simply call it like this. If on the 4-hour, I will say, even if this low is taken out, 75.02, then also it will become invalidated and the price will start going down. But till the time this low is holding, you can look for the buying opportunities. Now on the 4-hour, what you can do is you can do it like this and expect some buying around this area here. All right, I hope I'm clear on this one. All right, guys, I see that some people are joining right now. Welcome to the stream. I think it will make me very happy if you just introduce yourself. Who are you and what are you expecting here, so that I can address you also. So the Bitcoin, like we were saying that, yeah, MJ, now Brent is also consolidating and Bitcoin is also consolidating here. Okay, because if Bitcoin would not have to consolidate, then this bearish price action would have seen some more down moves like this. Okay, since it has not happened, so I will say that the Bitcoin is consolidating for the next leg up. So there is a high probability that the price will break up and start going up. There is a high probability. All right. Right now we have a resistance at 31,504 area. We have a support at 29,861. Nothing much here to say. If the price breaks below 29,861, then not actually 29,861, but 29,430 is the support. If the price breaks below 29,430, then 26,950 will be the support. No, 24,795 will be the support. Yeah, 29,766 area will be the support for the price. Okay. Right, guys. Okay. Ethereum also on the similar lines, nothing much. There is just consolidation, but yes, previous lows are being held. If the price breaks below $1,816, then the price can extend its losses towards 1621, which I don't think is going to happen, because the price is making higher highs and higher lows. If the price breaks or trades higher than 1974, 2015 and 2138 will be exposed in this market. Okay, on the contrary, any break lower than 1816 will give us an opportunity to go towards 1621 in this market. Euro New Zealand, this one we had added before, because one of our friends asked us to do so. Now I think we were on the monthly, we had a breakout in this one. I remember that we had a breakout on the monthly. You see, yeah, you see there was a breakout on the monthly, and then on the weekly we were looking for a buying opportunity. We had this okay, I think this was on daily. Okay, so we were looking for a buying opportunity around 1.7585, and that has not come yet, although the price has started going down now, but expect it to continue. Expect it to continue to give us a better buying opportunity, very close to 1.7585 or maybe a bit higher, but I will not take this as the key now, because this key was only for that day. Okay, after that when it had closed higher, so now I will be looking for this as the price action. Okay, so either I will be looking for the 38% and 50% of this rise. So if the price starts going south now, I am expecting 1.7613 to hold as the support, or maybe it can go to an extent of 1.7581. And if the buyers are very aggressive, they may push the prices from 1.7644 also. But yes, we are buyers in this market because the monthly and the weekly are in an uptrend, and we have a huge target of 1.8006 in this market. All right guys, I think I am clear on this one. Euro audio also I am bullish on this one. I am very bullish on this one. Why I am bullish on this one, I will explain. Come back to the euro. Euro, we are bullish, right? Euro is going up against the US dollar, that is for sure, looking at this price action. But Australian dollar, we are not so sure, because we say stay away from this market. So that means Australian dollar as such is not a very good buy against the US dollar, whereas euro is a very good buy. So in a nutshell, we can say that euro is better than Australian dollar. So if I come back to this, euro is better than Australian dollar. We have an inverse head and shoulder. If it breaks through this trend line, then we can get a buying opportunity with huge targets in the euro against the Australian dollar. Right now it is trading at the resistance 1.6514 is the technical resistance for this chart. If it breaks and closes higher than that, then only this trend line will be left. If that closes beyond this trend line also, then it will be a very good buy for us. Right now it's not in a buying territory, so stay away from this till the time it doesn't break higher than this rising trend line. Australian dollar against the New Zealand, I will not comment much on this. Technically everything is good, but yeah, Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar are so they are equally alike. We need some trigger or catalyst in the financial markets, like in the fundamental I'll say monetary world, for something to change in the Australian dollar or New Zealand. Otherwise they will maintain this status quo of this area of 1.0787 to 1.0735. I think technically the price is in a downtrend. Australian dollar is weaker than the New Zealand dollar for some reason. So yes, the price can extend to some say 38% or maybe 50% or 61% or 78% before it makes its next leg lower. 1.0586 is the target on the downside. We are right now trading today at the support of 1.0735 area. Okay guys, with this said, we have been into more than 1 hour, so that's why I keep only major pairs on the chart, so that we can have a deep discussion around all the important things, and rest correlation you can actually deduce from the discussion. And if you have any particular question about any particular instrument, you can ask me right now. Otherwise I would like to wrap up this session. We have already been into 1 hour, and so guys, if you have any question, please feel free to ask me. All right, I see no more questions. So I hope you know about the support and resistance levels of interest in the coming hours and coming days. My request to you is that just keep in mind to not to risk more than 1% of your capital on any single trade, and you should always be looking for a potential profit of more than 3 times of whatever you are risking on a single trade. With this note, I shall end this live stream. Please find if you find this webinar useful or this video useful for you, you can smash that like button which is right below the video. You can give me thumbs up, and you can leave your suggestions in the comment section if you would like. And if you're new here, you can consider subscribing to the channel for more such webinars. We are here generally every day at 16:30, and most of the time I am very punctual in my webinars. but for some reasons, if I am not able to, I actually last week I could not do my 2 webinars. I'm sorry for that also. Thanks for your time. Thanks for being here. You can be here at 16:30 GMT, that is London time, every day, like from Monday to Friday. You can share it with your friends who want to learn the technical analysis or the price action analysis. You can also touch base with me at my Skype handle, which is @MiaSoldier123, and you can also subscribe my YouTube channel, that is @BullsandBears. Thank you very much for your time. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Take care.